guys! This is our episode 2 for the podcast. So today our topic would be splurge versus investments. What are the pieces that we can consider as investment pieces and what are the others that can be described as just a splurge? Splurging kasi, it's just a way of spending money extravagantly without minding what would be the outcome in the long run. Whereas when you invest on pieces that will last you for a long time, it's really just buying something that will have, a return of investment, as they say. It doesn't necessarily have to be an investment per se, because if you think of luxury as just an investment, then you lose the point of enjoying luxury as itself. I have prepared a few pieces from my closet that I can share with you. These things are the things that I want to share with you when you're trying to build up your own personal closets or when you're starting your luxury collection as well. Start tayo sa mga shoes. I think I've shared it before that above all, the things that I collect, it's really the shoes that are really so me. It's really a personal thing for me. So it took me a long time bago ko i-share sa inyo yung closet, actually yung room ko ng shoes, which was a vlog by Mariel Padilla sa channel niya. So, matagal pinag-isipan ko yun kasi parang feeling ko that's too personal for me. So, now, uunahin ko sa shoes. Let's begin with the Loro Piana Summer Walk loafers. So, nasabi ko naman that when I really love something, ayan, bumibili talaga ako nung same kind and same style niya kasi I know na lalo na pag na-test ko na that it's really comfortable and it's really long-lasting, yan, bumibili ako ulit ng ibang kulay niya. Actually, minsan may instances na bumibili ako ng same color kasi sobrang gusto ko siyang gamitin. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na na-ROI ko siya. Talagang napupudpud ko yung swelas niya. So this one, I consider this one as an investment because even when traveling abroad, pag naglalakad kami, kasama yung mga bata and wala talaga siyang awi pagdating sa paglalakad. Talagang tuloy-tuloy ko lang. It's really comfortable. So, I consider this one as an investment piece. So, ito yung isa pang pair ng Loro Piana na summer walk din siya in a different color. Tapos, pina-personalize ko siya. So, it has my initials. It's ACH. It's Aimee Hashim. Tapos, may heart lang siya dito sa gilid. I really love things that are personalized. Actually, this is one tip that I can share with you. When it's personalized, it adds a luxurious touch to the luxurious things that you have. Hindi naman kailangan laging meron. Kasi if other people are thinking of selling the things that they own in the long run, syempre mahihirapan ka. But if you are really planning to keep the things that you have or that you bought, it would really mean something else kapag pinapa-personalize nyo siya. It's really worth the money. It's not like super accessible when it comes to pricing because they're on the higher price point as compared to the other loafers. But this one, I can definitely assure you that you'll get your money's worth. Most of the time, yung mga investment pieces, ang binabayaran mo dyan is the comfort, number one, and of course, how long it's going to last. Not necessarily just the brand. You have to make sure yung model na yon talagang pangmatagalan. Kasi meron pa rin ibang pieces from other brands that are very reputable, that are very well known, that do not last as long as the other pieces that I'm going to share with you. This one I can consider as well as an investment piece because this is a Manolo Blahnik Mules. Manolo Blahnik kasi, actually, mas kilala sila for more formal events. The most famous ni Carrie sa Sex and the City, di ba yung panangkasal nila ni Mr. Big, was the blue hangisi na shoes from Manolo Blahnik. And it became a historical piece in the fashion industry and in the luxury industry as well. So hanggang ngayon, maraming bride pa rin ang ginagawang go-to ang brand na Manolo Blahnik when it comes to their shoes for their special day. This one, even though these are flats and mules, I can consider this as an investment piece because versatile siya. Number one, I can wear it when I'm using my jeans. I can wear it when I'm using yung mga casual dresses ko. Pag ayaw mo mag high heels, kasi there are people who are not really comfortable in wearing heels. Kahit mababa lang yung heels, medyo nahihirapan sila. And we have to, take that into consideration. So, ito, pwede nyo gamitin yung mga ganito. Some have mga yung likod pa nila. So, this one, this can also last for years sa'yo. Kasi ito, parang binili ko to, pandemic pa Hanggang ngayon, parang pristine pa rin yung condition. So, kailangan alagaan nyo rin siya. And this one, I think you're going to get the return of your investment when it comes to the shoes as well. Kasi nga, parang maraming ulit mo siyang magagamit. Kasi bukod sa casual mo, it actually elevates your casual outfits and at the same time, it goes well and it blends well when it comes to dressing more, not really formally, but semi-formally. Kahit papano. Ito din, since hindi ako nagdala nung classic na ballerina flats ng Chanel. This one is kind of new na model nila. I think this was launched lang last year, if I'm not mistaken. These are comfortable as well. These are Mary Janes, pero yung signature nila na capto ng Chanel, and they are flats. One tip lang na masasabi ko when it comes to walking, kasi a lot of people, kapag ka nagde-dress tayo, kahit jeans, gusto natin minsan naka-ballet flats tayo. I don't think na ballet flats are really for long walks, kahit gaano pa yan ka-comfortable. Kasi this one is really comfortable. But after a while, siguro say mga 2 to 3 hours of walking non-stop, sasakit at sasakit pa rin siya. So especially when you're traveling, kahit sabihin mo na investment piece ito, I cannot say it's as good as using the Loro Pianas and using your mga sneakers when it comes to long walks, especially overseas. Or kahit yung dito, kung may mga ginagawa kayo na marami kayong errands, I think these have mga expiry time, parang ganun, if you would put it that way. At least mga 2 to 3 hours after that, medyo masakit na siya pag tuloy-tuloy kayo. Pero yung mga casual walks lang, this is okay. Pero yung malayo ang lakad, I would rather you go for yung mga loafers that I showed, or yung mga really comfortable sneakers that I can show you in the next episode. Okay, now, let's go to the splurge. Ano ba yung splurge natin? These ones are considered as a splurge. Why? Because meron naman kasing classic piece nito that you can use. But because ako, nagko-collect din ako ng mga shoes, and mahilig talaga ako sa mga bling-blings, mahilig ako sa mga sparkly things, sa mga strass. I bought this one because I know that I can wear it because of my personality as well. But thinking from a viewpoint of someone who wants to invest or to buy in pieces that are going to last them season by season, this is actually considered as a splurge. Because, yun nga, sabi ko sa inyo, may season din siya. And may times na hindi naman super uso lahat ng mga blingy-blingy. And hindi lahat ng tao kayang mag-bling-bling all the time. So this one, triple the cost of the regular ones. Kung iisipin mo, hindi mo siya pwedeng gamitin lagi. So now, let's go naman to jewelry. When investing in jewelry pieces, I have heard a lot of people saying na don't buy na ng mga designer brands. But I have always been firm in believing that if you're going to buy something, it's either you buy a designer brand, or you buy a designer item, or you buy something that's non-branded. You know, the inspired things, yung mga inspired na mga alahas, I still believe that hindi siya totoo. Kahit sabihin mo na totoo yung alahas or totoo yung ginamit dun, it's still not the same thing. It's totally different. So, para sa akin, when it comes to the tips when buying, I would rather you save up for something that you really, really like. Say, for example, the Van Cleef na marami talagang may gusto, or Cartier, or Tiffany, ganyan. Or you can go pre-owned din, ganyan. Kesa bumili tayo ng something that looks exactly the same but are not carrying the brand. Kasi para sa akin, hindi pa rin siya real. Ngayon, pagdating dyan, I would rather bumili ka, magpagawa ka ng sarili mong design, and then when you sell it, there's also a unique selling point for that. Kasi sasabihin mo, ito pinagawa ko to. This is my design, or I asked someone to design or to help design for me. And there are a lot of things that you can buy sa market or sa counter that, you know, that have their own design na talagang alahas na hindi ginaya yung mga branded na designs. Now, when it comes to selling your jewelry, paano mo mako-consider na investment yung mga designer pieces mo? There are very limited brands that holds their value really, really well. One of them is Van Cleef. That's why ever since, sinabi ko sa inyo, isa yan sa mga unang pieces na binili ko talaga. This is the Lucky Alhambra 4 motifs. So, iba-iba siya. Ayan. Iba siya as compared to the 5 motifs na Alhambra lang. This one sometimes sells more than the retail price because of the difficulty of getting one. Hindi siya ganun ka-accessible, especially now. They make it more of an exclusive thing. It's one of their strategies to make it less accessible to most so that they can hike up their prices, and at the same time, they can create more buzz for the brand and for the things. It makes it more covetable for more people, especially those who are aspiring, the aspirational shoppers, and for those people who want to buy their first na mga branded stuff. Ito, pag nag-sell, ito minsan mas mahal pa sa retail price niya. Or kunyari, nagmamadali ka mag-sell, it's almost the same as the retail price, especially kung complete yan. But for people who know and who collect, kahit wala siyang mga kasama, mabebenta mo siya ng okay. So that in its own is already a good investment, and you can consider kasi talagang nag-hold siya ng value. Hindi talaga siya bumaba at all. Never. Gold, definitely hindi naman din bumababa. Of course, sometimes it fluctuates. So, alahas, you can invest in that wisely. But be wise. One day I'm going to invite my best friend who does jewelry and we can discuss it together. But for now, let's stick to that na yung mga ganyang pieces, alamin natin, share natin yung mga pieces na pwede natin makonsider as investment. Splurge for me is buying yung mga super duper daming diamonds at retail prices, because although we do not discount the people who really like it and who really wants it firsthand. But syempre, if we are thinking of investments and splurging here, syempre, I would rather suggest yung mga pieces na talagang hinuhold nila yung value nila, that we can consider wise investments. This is a Jacob & Co. watch. This is called the Brilliant. This is 40mm. It's diamond pave. I think I bought this for my graduation nung masters ko. I rarely use it kasi it's too flashy actually, but nakaitim kasi ako. So, ginamit ko lang siya. This one, I can consider this as a splurge. Only because I don't have a brand. And nakita ko nauna pa pala yun dun sa, sa Super Bowl ni Rihanna. The suot niya, it's actually more of like that. Pareho sila ng model, but iba lang yung, yung style yung sa kanya, kasi red yung sa kanya. So, eto, binili ko to kasi medyo nagko-collect din ako ng watches. I really love watches. I have invested a lot in watches, but I do not use them a lot. I do not show them a lot. It's something really personal for me as well, and I have invested in those pieces for my kids. This is also one thing that you can consider when investing in luxury. Watches are always good when it comes to investing. But not all pieces, not all models can be considered as investments, even though they bear the same brand that are considered as investments. Especially for this one, Jacob & Co., when you buy it in the counter or in the boutique, sometimes the price is over the top. And that's one thing. Why? Because they're well known when it comes to jewelry. They're very well known when it comes to diamonds. Top tier diamonds lang sila. They do not use something na makikitaan mo na hindi mabrilyo, na hindi maganda yung shine or something. Pag sinabi mong doon ka bumili ng diamond, that's why they have G-Dragon. That's why a lot of people have collaborations with the brand, mga superstar, mga top na mga athletes, because they know that they're getting the top quality. But this brand is not considered as an investment. This is actually a splurge because it does not hold its value. Kahit sabihin mo na yung diamonds niya is top of the top, you cannot still consider it as investment because you cannot sell it as just that. Watches are being sold because of their heritage, because of their make, because of the mechanism. That's what we are paying for when it comes to watches. And this one kinda lacks most of those. But of course, the prestige and yung parang feeling na, oh, I already have this. I'm wearing one of the things that my idols are wearing. That's the thing. So, I cannot consider this as an investment. So, eto, say for instance, gusto ko to ibenta. Ayoko mag-number. So, yung retail price niya, paglabas mo ng store, ibebenta mo ng ganun din or ng mas mataas, which happens for the others that are considered as investment pieces. It will not happen. Definitely, the moment that you step out of the store, it's nearly half already. So, even if it's the same model that's been used sa mga super popular na mga shows like White Lotus, yung Astronomia, na ganito, na Jacob & Co., grabe, sobrang mahal nun. Now, when it comes to investing naman, in investing, like kunyari sa Rolex, let's begin with Rolex, there are pieces that are not considered as investments as well. So, meron tayong mga investments. One of those basic items, models that will hold its value and have long been valuable piece as the Submariner. Kasi from generation to generation talaga. Yan piece na yan, yung sports watch na yan, yun pa rin ang hinahanap-hanap ng marami. So, number one, yan, yung heritage niya and yung lineage niya. Kung ilang beses mo siyang maipapamana sa mga anak mo. There are other brands also that are considered as investments. The Holy Trinity, as they say. I always discuss this when it comes to my talks. It's Rolex, surprisingly, is not part of the Holy Trinity. So, it's Audemars Piguet, there's Vacheron Constantin, and also the number one is Patek Philippe. All these watches, if you buy the right pieces, can be considered as not just valuable pieces, but really, really good investments that have already quadrupled in price. Meron ako mga pieces na nabili before pa. Nung nag-uumpisa ako, I can say na maayos ko silang na-invest dahil yung mga pieces na yun, nabili ko sila parang 4 times less pa nung prices nila ngayon. Kasi lalong natututo yung mga tao when it comes to this eh. And so, na-invest ko na silang mabuti. There are brands, kahit sige mo Rolex, meron sila yung mga solid gold nila. Solid gold na Submariner na kulay blue. Those things, pwede mo siyang bilhin at retail, kahit brand new. Tapos, outside the store, mas mura mo siya mabibili at brand new. Why? Because it has lesser demand. It just doesn't, get it. It's not the item or the model that most people would love to have. Ayan. So, in line with that, I'm going to play a little game with you guys para maturo ko sa inyo kung alin yung mga investment pieces that we can consider as investments or luxury pieces that we can consider as investments and some pieces that can be considered as splurge.
Splurge versus investment, classic black heels or limited edition sneakers.
Classic black heels.
Trendy designer bag of the season or timeless leather tote.
Timeless leather tote.
Little black dress or sparkly cocktail dress.
Little black dress.
Smart watch or classic luxury watch.
Classic luxury watch.
Tailored blazer or designer logo shirt.
Tailored, number 1, is a sign of luxury.
Diamond stud or pearl earrings or statement jewelry piece.
Studs and pearls.
Seasonal fashion collab item or well-made trench coat.
Ikaw lang parang both sa akin yan. Joke lang. Of course, it's a trench coat.
Funky, trendy sunglasses or classic aviators or wayfarers.
Classic aviators and wayfarers.
Everyday leather loafers or high-fashion stilettos.
Aray? Of course, the loafers.
Signature everyday lipstick or limited edition makeup palette.
You always get me with the limited. But of course, considering, and this is a tip for everyone else, it's a signature everyday lipstick.
High quality leather wallet or trendy phone case.
High quality leather wallet.
Flashy evening clutch or structured everyday handbag.
Structured everyday handbag.
Festival outfit or crisp white button-down shirt.
You will never go wrong with a button down, and especially a crisp white shirt in that.
Luxury hotel staycation or business class flight upgrade.
Both. That's not negotiable. That joke lang. No, if you're considering something that will benefit more people, definitely a staycation with family. But if you're doing it for business, o kunyari you're flying business and you have to catch up on sleep, or you need the Wi-Fi and you need the comfort dahil pagdating mo dun mas marami kang trabaho, definitely you can also opt for an upgrade kasi experience on its own is a big yes when it comes to luxury. The way that you live your life, it doesn't necessarily mean, or it's not always the things that you wear, the things that you buy, but the experience and the way that you live your life that you can say that you experience or you enjoy luxury on its own.
Trendy fashion piece or custom tailored piece.
Number 1, top tier luxury are custom made pieces. You will never go wrong. We will get to that. We will make an episode for that. How I always say that custom pieces are the top tier when it comes to luxury, because having something made only for you is the top of the top when it comes to luxury. Okay, so to wrap up this episode, guys, I'd like to ask you or leave you a question. What was the very first luxury thing that you bought, and can you consider it as an investment piece or a splurge? Let me know with your comments below and we can have a discussion, or maybe we can make another episode about this in the near future. Again, this is Aimee of LoveLuxe Bags.